Hello, thank you for joining me. It's Tuesday, the 5th of March. Okay, let's see what's coming out then today. Oh, how exciting. I literally thought that was one card and it was two. And they are put together and they are actually cards that come out 20 and 21. So they are in order, which is exciting, isn't it? Okay, so we've got some really big cards coming out today. We've got the Judgment card and we've got the World. The fact that these two are together kind of makes me feel like we're in a transitional period at the moment from one place to another. Now, I know we've had the Judgment card recently, and I did say that people don't necessarily like this card because, you know, these grey people are jumping out of coffins, but, you know, which is not necessarily what you want to be looking at when you're having your cup of tea in the morning. But the whole issue is how joyful they actually look. You know, they are opening their arms up, they're listening to that beautiful angel. So just imagine that if you did suddenly see a beautiful angel in the sky, blowing a trumpet and calling to you, you would be quite excited by that, I think. And I feel like these people have realised that there's more to life than they previously thought. Okay, and that's the significance of the coffin opening up and them jumping out. Because we associate coffins with death, we feel that it's the end. But actually, for these people, it's the beginning. It's the beginning of a whole new afterlife that they had no previous idea perhaps even existed. So what you're being offered here with the Judgment card is the ability to open your eyes and to see that there is more in your world than you're perhaps giving credit for at the moment. And also the idea to be completely reborn. Now, we have an eclipse season coming. It's not for a couple of weeks yet, but I did mention the other day that I did feel there was this really big shift and transformational energy coming. So I'm just going to put that World card down for a second. And I want us to just have a look at this angel. Why do you think, obviously this is a collective message, so this angel is going to mean something different for everybody. So why do you think this angel is calling out to you today? Is it a wake-up call? Is it, oh, for goodness sake, will you please make the changes necessary to get the life that you want and stop stalling? Is it a reminder that actually people that have passed that you're grieving for have got this afterlife and are rejoicing and happy and at peace? Sometimes we do grieve. Obviously, you know, I would be lying if I said the Judgment card and the Death card didn't sometimes signify the fact that people have passed or there has been loss in our life. Of course it does. But it's that idea of life can still carry on in some format. So yeah, possibly this is just another little message from not just this angel, but perhaps this is somebody in your family coming down to give you a message today. So if that's the case, please do look out for some signs or symbols. You might find their favourite song on the radio, or you suddenly put the television on and it's their favourite programme or a film that you used to watch together. The lovely thing about Judgment is there is this calling, there is this real symbolism. It's something that you can't really ignore. So do pay attention today because, all right, I'm pretty much guaranteed that you're not actually going to see an angel coming straight out the sky blowing a trumpet, but you may well see an angel message in numbers. As I say, things, everyday things that really mean something to you. But it is a real calling that change is imminent. You've reached the end of a cycle because this is number 20. Tens, anything with a zero at the end usually signifies the end of something. But it's not to be afraid of because even if that transition may be a little bit painful, you have got the world here waiting for you. And I do want to say that it's waiting for you. I do feel that this is, you know, walking through to that other side, the freedom and the abandonment that you kind of get with this world. We've got this laurel leaf, which is success and victory. She's got two batons. Now remember, way back in the beginning of the major arcana cards, the Fool wandered off, didn't he? Happy as anything on his little journey. And the first person he met was the Magician, who had one of these batons. So I feel like way back when you learn about how, you know, the world works and what you, as above, so below, what you think you can manifest. I feel like the success has happened. You have managed to manifest some format, maybe not in the way expected, but maybe way back a few months ago, you were like, I really want this change in my life. We don't always get it played out in exactly the way that we think it's going to happen, but maybe this is the sign that it is going to happen. And I feel like as well, this is a message, because in the four corners here, you've got these all represent the different astrological signs. So the different elements as well. So water, fire, earth and air. So I feel like, again, looking back over the year, realising how far you've come. Are you a new person? Do you feel completely renewed and reborn in some way? Or is there just something else that you need to do? Is there just one more push or one more project or one more thing that's going to need you to transform your life in some way? But this is a real positive, successful outcome. And sometimes the judgment comes when we are in a bit of a dark space and we have got that kind of feeling that nothing can go right from here. But actually, that's the times when the most magical things happen and the biggest transformations in our soul take place. So remember, the next card after judgment is this wonderful, successful world card. The world is your oyster. You can get whatever you want. You just have to believe it and go with it. And if you feel like that you're being really pushed towards something and you're resisting it, then you are not listening to the call of the judgment card. Okay, so I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading for you. I hope you can join me then. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.